Hey guys, in this video, we'll cover the complete crux and analysis of 55th GST Council Meeting with the help of ABCD. Let's start our discussion. A for amendment. They amended the section 17 subsection 5 subclause number D and they removed the word plant or machinery and inserted plant and machinery. And this amendment will be applicable from retrospective basis, that means from 1st July 2017. This amendment will play a very important role with regard to the eligibility of input tax credit. B, that is GSTR2B. The data which is auto-populated in GSTR2B will be based on the action taken by the taxpayer on the IMS dashboard. C, compensation cess. They reduced the rate of compensation cess to 0.10% in case of supply made by the merchant exporter. D, deposit. They reduced the rate of pre-deposit in case of appeal filed before the appellant authority where the matter involved merely on account of penalty and the pre-deposit requirement will be 10%. E, EV. The rate of GST will be applicable in case of second-hand EV at the rate of 18% on the margin money. F, fortified rice. The rate of GST will be 5%. G, GST will be exempted on the gene therapy. H, hotel plus restaurant. In such a scenario, restaurant has one option to opt for GST at the rate of 18% and restaurant can claim the input tax credit. I, input service distributor. RCM will be applicable under section 5 subsection 3 subsection 4 for the input service distributor. J, Jabardast. Now RCM will not be required to pay by the person who is registered under composition scheme for rent paid. K, Kamal. That means the inward supply used for the food preparation for the poor class person. In that case, rate of GST will be 5%. L, limit based exemption. Amount up to 2000 is exempted for the payment aggregators, but this exemption is specifically for the payment aggregators. M, money, online gaming. So there is requirement that online gaming dealer has to report the state of unregistered recipient, and neither supply of goods nor supply of services. They inserted two specific entries. One is special economic zone, another is free trade warehousing zone. If the special economic zone or free trade warehousing zone made the supply except in case of export or domestic consumption, then the same will be covered under schedule number 3, neither supply of goods nor supply of services. In that case, the GST will be exempted for the supply of black paper and resin directly by the agriculturalist. P, that is penal charges. So no GST will be applicable in case of penal charges levied by the bank or NBFC on the borrowers for non-compliances. Q, that is quality. Import of equipments from the International Atomic Energy Agency, the same will be exempted. R, that is reversal of input tax credit on account of credit note and the adjustment of same on the outward supply. The mechanism has been provided. S, that is sponsorship services provided by the body corporate. The same will be now covered under forward charge. T, temporary identification number. Through that, now if the taxpayer is liable to pay any amount but he is not registered under GST, then that person can opt for the temporary identification number U. U is specifically for U, that is popcorn. So the rate of GST will be applicable at the rate of 5%, but if the popcorn is packaged and salted, the rate of GST will be 12%, and if there will be added sugar, then the rate of GST will be applicable at the rate of 18%. V, that is vouchers. So now vouchers will be exempted from that particular segment. The transactions related to vouchers will be exempted on principal to principal basis, but if there will be any advertisement marketing expenditure, then GST will be applicable on that advertisement and marketing expenditure. W, wow, waiver of late fees in case of GSTR 9C. This waiver will be applicable for financial year 2017-18 till financial year 2022-23 if the return will be filed before 31st March 2025, and this waiver is exempted or waived in excess of the amount of liability on GSTR 9. So this waiver is only applicable on the excess amount. X, that is cross, that means no requirement of proportionate reversal in case of e-commerce operator who is liable to pay the taxes under section 9 subsection 5. Yes, why for yes in that specific scenario. In case of X contract, if the goods has been delivered to the recipient or delivered to the transporter at the place of supplier itself, then also the recipient will be eligible to claim the input tax credit. Z, Jordar. So they have covered certain segments in that Jordar. First, GSTR 3B will not be filed before generation of GSTR 2B. Second, any contribution made by the general insurance company towards the motor vehicle accident fund, the same will be exempted. Third number, insert of section number 148A, and through that particular section, government is track and trace the evasion prone commodities, and in case of supply of ACC blocks which contains more than 50% fly ash, the rate of GST will be 12%. So these are the complete recommendations of the 55th GST Council meeting which we have covered through the ABCD. So follow us for such type of more unique and innovative videos. Thank you.